I think what we offer here is what we call a generalist social work degree. So in our degree, students get the basic skills that all social workers would need, so that counselling skills, working with communities, working in groups, understanding human rights, working with Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander people in really respectful and ethical ways. Those are all very basic skills that all social workers need. Then we give students the chance to have a taste of a range of different areas, so child and family work, rural welfare, mental health work, working in women's services in particular. And by the time they finish that degree, they have all the necessary skills as a graduate social worker and some ideas about where they might go, what they might do and how they might do those things in some specialist areas as well. One of the things that is so absolutely fabulous about a social work degree is that you don't go into one particular job. A social worker could work across a range of different issues at a range of different levels. So for example, you could be involved in work where you're working with individuals who have particular troubles in their life, and those troubles or issues might be things like health problems, it might be things like financial problems, they might be experiencing very difficult and profound social problems like violence in their relationships. They might have experienced horrible things in their lives that they need to, like child sexual abuse or sexual assault. People may be homeless or looking like they might be homeless in the future. So a range of different issues, and you work one-on-one with people to try and make their lives better. I guess the really good thing about social work is that on top of that, you can also, and in fact you should also, be working with systems and governments and organisations to try and make sure that people don't experience child sexual abuse, that we don't have homeless people living on our streets, that Aboriginal people aren't disadvantaged and not rented houses, so therefore they're often homeless with their children. We should all be working, but social workers in particular, towards stopping violence against women, to educate young men to treat the women in their lives in respectful and supportive and caring ways, you know. So that sort of stuff happens for a social worker as well. Many social workers go on to be politicians, they go on to run big organisations. Some of those organisations might be social welfare sort of organisations, but they can be just people-based organisations. And I guess the other thing about social work is that it can take you internationally as well. Social work's an international degree. The degree at James Cook is a portable degree. You can take it to any part of the world and be recognised as a social work professional. And all of the things that I talked about in that face-to-face, individual, personalised area, they're global issues as well. Homelessness, violence against women, disadvantage, vulnerability, they're all things that happen all over the world, and social workers can impact on those things.